Welcome back. Welcome back. Today, you are watching the podcast, The Life in the Mirror, and I want to thank you for taking your busy time to watch this video. Today's topic is going to be about to walk people to the door and out of your life. To walk people to the door and out of your life. What does that mean when you walk people to the door and out of your life? It means to actively and decisively end a relationship with someone, escorting them out of your life by making it clear that you no longer want them involved. That means you are physically or mentally just walking that person to the door and said, no longer you're going to be in control of me. No longer you're going to control my life. No longer you're going to be messing my life up. I am walking you out the door and I am locking the door and throwing away the key. And I'm no longer going to allow you in to mess up what God has promised me. So basically, what I mean is, say if you in a relationship and it's a toxic relationship, and just say it's been a bad relationship, but the relationship is causing you to be depressed. It's causing you to be stressful. It's causing you to not do what God has asked you to do. 9 out of 10 is what's going to have to happen is you might have to walk that person to the door and out of your life. This kind of remind me of Abraham in the Bible when God asked him to go to the land I'm going to show. So what that mean was Abraham, because he had his family with him, that mean he was going to have to leave his family and move forward to the land God has promised. That means he was going to have to leave the people behind and move forward. Sometimes when God asks you to do so, and there's somebody there in your life and they stopping you from making your dreams, they stopping you, telling you negative stuff that you're not going to make it and things like that, or just stopping you from what you are going trying to be, or the promised land you're trying to cross over to. Sometimes you're going to have to say, you know what, you no longer hold the key. You have to leave. You got to literally walk them out of the door and say, you're no longer going to control what's going to happen in my life. Because see, what happens is when you allow somebody and you're not willing to make that sacrifice and walk them to the door, sometimes what happens, it might just drown you, keep you keep your head under the water because these people got the weight and the ball and chain they have on you, and they just keeping you stuck where you at. So if you're trying to move forward, sometimes certain people you're gonna have to walk them to the door. It's kind of like a meat when you cut off the extra fat, but you want the good stuff, but you got to cut off the extra fat and eat the good stuff. That's what I mean. You have to walk them to the door and say, you no longer going to be in my life. I don't know how many times that I had to actually walk people to the door. Sometimes it can be a person that I needed at the time. Like God wanted me to go a certain direction. Sometimes he put somebody in my life at that particular moment. But sometimes, even after that, that means I got to move forward. And I might not even see that person again. I might have to move forward. But just say if it was people who've been toxic in my life and they just keeping me weighted down, keeping me stressed, depressed, and all that stuff. They just the weight of them is keeping me down, keeping me from moving what I'm supposed to do in this life. It is so crazy when I look back and the people that I walked to the door and got them out of my life. When I look back, at first I was like, sometimes I would even fight God over it. Like, no, I need this person. I need this person. God telling me, no, you need to walk them to the door and get them out of your life. And I'm sitting there fighting them and fighting them and fighting them. And then I realized I had to walk them to the door and get them out of my life. And sometimes that is hard to do. Especially, it can be a family member. It can be a family member, a friend that you known for years. But sometimes you're gonna have to walk a person to the door and get them out of your life. And I know that's not easy, especially as a family member or a friend. I know that's not easy, but to allow yourself to be who you are supposed to be, you're gonna have to cut the fat and walk that person to the door and get them out of your life. I just want to thank you for watching this video and taking your time. God bless.